Hey everybody, Tom Leyden with you, joined by Dr. Peter Kevorkian. We are sitting here in his office on a Saturday morning. We're within days of the first Lessons from Leaders session at Westwood High School. Very excited about it. Dr. Peter, great to see you. Thank you very much for taking the time to do this specifically.
Not a problem, Tom. I can't thank you enough for opening this door. Yes, for all of us that are going to present, but also for the students. We're creating the leaders of tomorrow, and to have the opportunity to be able to share insights, perspectives, inspiration for that population is a great window for all of us.
I've learned a lot, gotten great feedback over the course of intensely over the last 2 weeks. And one of the points of pushback was like, hey, I don't know this guy. Why is my kid going to be interested in hearing from this Dr. Peter Kevorkian? Who is he? I mean, I interact with you guys regularly because I'm a member of your practice, but there are many who aren't and many who don't know who you are. So what is the appeal? Why does somebody want to hear you give a 10-minute speech before we open up the tables for them to talk to all these other professionals?
Well, that's a hard question. Why do they want to listen to me?
That's the essence of what we do. Why does someone care about me?
Right. It is. Tom, I guess the viewpoint that I have right now, I'm in my mid-60s, and I look back to the Peter Kevorkian of 18 years old or 17 years old and say, what do I wish that person knew at this point in my life, when I'm in this chapter of my life? And as I reflect back on that, the Peter of 17, 18 years old wanted to do something to help people. That was my inner desire. And as I went through college, before I even decided to become a chiropractor, before I went into healthcare, I was an engineer before I was a chiropractor. My desire was, what can I do to help people? And every time I come up with ideas, people say, you can't do that. You can't do it that way. And I remember when I decided to become a chiropractor, I went to chiropractic school, they were saying, no, you can't take care of people that way. And my desire was that I wanted to take care of people like family. Like they were my brother or sister, my mom and dad, my own kids. And I believed that when any caregiver, looked at a person as though they were family, that they were always going to make the right decisions. Yeah, you needed to learn the science and the technology and the techniques and the protocols and the compliance and all the regulation, all the laws. But bottom line is, you make a decision on how you're going to take care of somebody like they are family. So if I have a message for the Peter Kevorkian of 17 years old, to the students at Westwood High, is don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't do something that in your heart you want to do. So the focus of my talk to them is to come from that place. We all have a dream, desire that comes not from our cognitive mind, not from our thinking mind, but from our soul. And when something comes from your heart and soul, when you express that, there's nothing that can stop you. And success is directly connected to that.
So Dr. Peter will speak on Tuesday night, probably about 6:45, to go through the logistics again. We encourage students to show up probably about 6:20-ish to sign in. Register now if you haven't. Obviously, if you do register before you arrive, that will make it much easier. You have to be registered and attend to be eligible to win the prizes. So we'll give you a few minutes to settle in. Dr. Peter will start his address about 6:45, 10, 12 minutes. And then at 7 o'clock, we will open up the various tables around the Westwood High School cafeteria where students will have the opportunity to approach any number of people from any number of specialties. I mean, you might want to be a financial advisor. Ariel D'Angelo is there. You may have an interest in town government. And one of our select board members, Marianne LeBlanc Cummings, will be there. There's engineers. There are orthodontists. I'm looking at the list, and it's great to see that there's so many different specialties available. And what drew you in as somebody who immediately said, I want to be a part of this?
I remember when I was in high school, I was trying to figure out what did I want to do with my life. And the best way to find out what you want to do with your life is talk to people and say, hey, how did you figure out this is what you wanted to do? And somebody you're going to come across is going to resonate with you and say, yeah, I could be me. I could do that. I could have a fun time doing that. I can make a contribution doing that. Whatever moves a person to do that. So when the opportunity arose that I got to be able to share my passion, my love of serving people with my skill, I said, yes, let me do that.
Awesome. So that's the quick overview. Hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight about who Dr. Peter Kevorkian is from Westwood Family Chiropractic, and you'll get a chance to hear more from him this Tuesday night. Show up, 6:20, register. All starts at 6:30. His speech will start at 6:45, and those tables where you can talk to different professionals will be open until 9 o'clock. And we, of course, will give away some prizes on Tuesday night. And then the big one, the Apple AirPods Max headphones. We'll give out one of those after our series concludes. There's session 1 on Tuesday, October 3rd, session 2 on Tuesday, October 10th, and session 3 on Wednesday, October 18th. So we look forward to seeing you in person. We invite you to go to lfleaders.com and explore the digital directory, because that'll give you a great idea of the professionals who are a part of this program. Dr. Peter, thank you very much. Appreciate your
My
support.
pleasure.
And I look forward to hearing what you have to say on Tuesday night. That's the latest from the Westwood Living Podcast.